Let's. Hello and welcome to D&D Tuesday. Hello. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're back finally again, which is a good thing. I put my notebook on the ground, so start with that. I'm also playing with neobidium magnets today.
Why am I so blurry?
You're not blurry. Oh, because I have you zoomed in. You're not blurry in Discord. I just have you zoomed in. Hold on. Let me unzoom you.
Unzoom me, please.
Por favor. I'm begging you.
Favor.
I can. How. I know how to work.
Chip with the fucking hydration.
Oh no, that is not better. Back on. I gotta go grab a water bottle.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Chip.
Wait.
I have water around here
Hey
somewhere.
guys. Welcome to the new Ben Cam.
Ben Cam.
Oh, that's
Much
that's
better.
actually
it's
hilarious.
fishbowl Ben.
Whoa, don't be like that. I like the old Ben Cam.
You like this one? Ah, there we go. It's like this the whole stream.
Oh man, hit us all with that hydrate. Damn. All right, we have hydrated. We are good.
Fucking ready
All right.
to go.
So it's been a little while. So we have some. Do we have announcements? I don't think we have really announced. Oh, I do have an
The same
announcement.
announcements we've had for
Yeah,
6 months.
it's the same exact announcement.
announcement.
The DM has been too lazy to actually get shit together and actually put together a put together the merch. So not really good at selling out right now. Failing at the selling out.
Keeping it real.
Yeah. I mean, really need to get there. Step 2. Oh, excuse me. Step 2, the website has not been updated in months. So I remember to renew my domain. That's the real question.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, I did. I did remember to renew the domain, so it's still there. So bad. Did I remember to renew the domain? Yes,
Hey,
because
Blue,
that was in September.
What is your domain?
It is code blue. Code bleu
Segue.
13.me.
Wow. What a great URL. I can't wait to go to it.
Yes, exactly. It is exactly as this web page or this Twitch page is spelled. Actually, I think there's a link in my down there somewhere in the
Whoa. In the bio?
bio
my
somewhere. I
God.
think there's a link. There might actually. I don't
Gotta go
know.
Check it out right now.
Was I a halfway decent streamer and put that in?
Gotta
Was
say, it's a
I?
pretty beautiful website.
It is. It's very blue.
A lot of fun stuff there.
Your website is actually not in your bot in your like stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I failed
Not only
miserably.
have you failed to set out, you failed to social media.
Hold on. I can fix this. Okay.
Oh, this is funny.
I can fix this.
Chocolate chip ice
Please
cream,
hold.
baby.
We are professionals.
Yes. I promise. Well, I mean, I'm kind of I'm keeping my amateur status for the Olympics. Okay, now if you look at the panels, hopefully.
Oop, I just lost chat.
Uh-oh.
It's not
Oh, that's not
refreshed.
good.
Oh, there it is. Website.
Look at that.
Wow. Look at this website.
That makes that easy.
There we go. And then I'll put a link in the About Me section. I have to remember. I have to figure out how to do that. I can't remember how to edit that. I could report myself though.
Boost
Oh, yeah,
trade success.
that's useful.
But yeah, right next to my Twitter and my YouTube and the support thingy, I should put my website as well. Anywho, that's not the point. yes, you should. Yeah, that was an awesome boost train. Thank you guys. I was not expecting a boost train. Damn. Oh, now we're being boosted. This is liftoff. We did it.
100.
We're boosting.
Let's go.
Holy moly, that's a lot.
Holy cow.
We just cheese it up like a lot. Like, hey guys, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we get a little bit
It's
crazy
your
around
boy,
here.
Cold.
Yeah, we're glad you could
Yeah.
join us.
Yeah, seriously. I also the DM has been a little bit lazy in putting together some things you guys can actually spend your channel points on to affect the party, like inspiration for certain players. I have been debating, now that the players are getting to a higher level, I've actually been debating putting in a level 1 health potion. So basic health potion. Just a 1d4
Yes,
plus,
please.
what is that, like 1d4 plus 2 or whatever?
+1 it would be,
Plus
I
one.
think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like maximum 5 hit points, which I think in the grand scheme of things won't actually do much. But
It could change the.
Could make all the difference.
Yeah.
you never know. Oh, it won't work on down players. It will only work on up
Yeah.
players.
I see.
Would be the rule. Something like that. So there's a few things. We'll work on them in the background. I do want to make things a little bit interactive-y, but the DM has been too distracted.
It is understandable.
Which leads us to actually the big news. I don't know if I actually made this announcement. Big news. The wife and I, Acid, and I close on a house next week. Next week we close on a house. So next session will still be like this. We'll still look like this. But the next time you see us, we'll hopefully be in the new space. There's no guarantee of that, but we're working on it. There's some things we want to do before we fully move out, and yeah, we're gonna part of what we're gonna do. So yeah, that's the big news is that. So we might even be able to do some more in-person stuff, and yeah, we'll see. Thank you. Yeah. Without further ado, I believe we have. So, last time on D&D, the adventuring party with no name still, though they seem to be preferring the seeking of booze, has traveled to a town that they, a small town, or what they thought was going to be a small town, called Eagles Fork. What they found instead was a larger city, or a small city, by the name of something.
Eagle Fork?
No, it was, they called the people who live there called it something different.
Yeah,
Oh.
people there have a. Right. I
Any
have.
chance you have some notes on that, Kohler?
No.
He doesn't have any notes at all.
Oh, that's right. You don't have your notes with you.
You don't have any
No.
notes?
Riding blind today.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full
All in the
So
other
gonna-
background.
Ypool is its
Ypool.
name.
I'm gonna write that down because I
Forgot
did
about
not have
somehow.
that.
Yeah.
WYPOOL. Ypool.
WYPO.
Whitepool.
Ypool. Every once in a while, I give something a simple name that's easy to remember.
This is not one of those times.
This is a time where I split the difference.
Whitepool.
Upon arriving to Ypool, they found a small city, what was termed by the locals as the City of Bridges, and therein they found a bunch of magical runes, which resulted in almost flooding a district of the city.
Oh, yeah, I
And
noticed
they also witnessed the use of alchemy to construct an entire bridge that spanned the river, which was then shrunk and packaged and shipped off. during the building of the city, the party made friends with Selenwe, a female half-elf who is a member of the Black Swordsmen, which is a prestigious group of swordsmen who basically have magic imbued in their fighting ability. As they treated Selenwe to dinner, they learned about a missing leader of the city, Commander Yannick Dovmar, who's been missing for some time, and there are two different search posters out for him. Quest flyers out from two different groups. One group is a concerned citizens, and the other group is actually the deputy commander of the city, Yanis Ivamor. And the party retired that night, deciding that they were going to look into this the next day. That's where we cut back in at the. Let's see, you guys are at.
We're at the Fool and the
The-
X.
Yeah, the Fool and the
Yeah.
X.
That is correct.
And I have to blow my nose.
Lou, did you want music on?
Oh yeah. He just left though.
I was hoping he still had his headphones on.
I can put the music on. You won't be able to hear it though.
That is true.
Oh.
It's all about the user experience.
Yeah,
That's
it's all
true.
about the-
Let's put on the music for the viewers. Build the ambiance. But yeah, so you guys wake up. You guys have successfully rested.
Right. I think Torque and Blaze were sharing a room, and then Catsmar and I shared a room
and Rudolph would have gotten his
Roomies.
own.
all alone.
I was
Yeah.
sharing. a room
Yeah,
with
somebody
Woodball.
doesn't like
Oh,
sharing.
Woodball. Yeah, Woodball. Sorry,
Me and
not Torque.
Woodball, we shared a room.
Oh, that's right, because Woodball is a suit of armor now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lest you forget.
Oh, goodness gracious. Lest we forget, indeed.
So we were sleeping and we were waking up. That was
Yeah. So, question: I don't remember. Were meals included in the bill for our tavern? Like, is there going to be supplied breakfast, or do we have to kind of scrounge?
I believe they were in.
Okay. Cool. In that case, Rudolph will happily saunter on down to whatever unrighteous slop awaits him.
Yummy.
Although this city's kind of fancy, so maybe it's not going to be slop. Who knows?
All right.
Likewise.
so we all meet at breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys come down, and it's actually a pretty hearty fare. Folks who spent the night are getting weird looks from my wife. Folks who spent the night are all there, chowing down as well. There's some oatmeal. There's some, there's a wide variety of food. There's some meats, bacon.
Meats.
Well, I
Sorry.
must say this is bearable. I say as I start digging in because I'm actually very hungry, but I don't want to show that.
This place is great. Yeah.
It'll do the trick.
Is Selenway at breakfast with us? Is she staying here?
Yeah, that's the
She
question.
actually comes down shortly after you.
Okay.
She stayed there? Doesn't she live in town?
Mm,
Oh,
I missed
interesting.
a part of her narrative, so last time.
yes. Since you are missing notes, I will give you this one. Selenway is actually from Moonvale. Grew up in Moonvale. She enlisted in the army after, or right around the end of the Tower Wars. After which she then decided to kind of adventure and get better at swords. Her swordsman.
She's pretty freaking badass at swords.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I
It sounds like
remember
from what I
correctly.
remember about the black swordsman, like that alone would like scare people off.
Well, how'd everybody sleep?
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Mm.
The
Sound
beds
way
have enough
sounds-
stuffing at least.
At least we're not on the road anymore.
So, since I missed the last session, I apologize for probably the questions I was gonna ask. The person that we were looking for with the 2 requests that are kind of overlapping, what was their name again?
That is Commander Yenik Thovmar. YENIK
Got it. And I guess I'll just do this in character. Apologies. I had what seems to be a little bit of insomnia since yesterday. Any
Maybe a little
leads
too
that
much to drink.
Maybe, yes, the wine was a bit much. Any leads that we've picked up on Dovmar by chance? Gang.
Selenway
Fire-
turns to you. Well, I think the current commander, the deputy commander, Yanish Evamore, doesn't really have much to offer by way of advice or information. It seems Yenik picked up and disappeared one day, saying he'd be back the next day, and just never returned.
Oh, so he like left. I thought he like.
Well, he left
Disappeared.
to do something. He was doing his rounds around the.
Okay.
He was checking in with the guards posts, which is what he does about once a month, and he just has not returned.
Got it. Okay.
So it was a
Are the
scheduled
guards posts-
leaving.
Are they immediately surrounding the town, or are they sort of out in the wilderness?
Most of them are pretty close,
Mm.
and
But not-
and
Right
You-
next to.
not quite next to, but he would have been able to hit them all in one day
Mm.
and return. I mean, it would have been like a full day out, and then he would have been back the next. He would have left one night, spent the
Mhm,
entire
mhm.
next day going around, and then come back.
True. Seems we have maybe 2 options then. We either find where he may have disappeared from surrounding the city, or we investigate this other group putting up rival posters trying to find out where he went.
Well, this
It's nameless.
this group of concerned citizens
Address.
did give us an address.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I did not remember that.
Yeah, it's listed on the.
I think you fell asleep at the table of that.
It must have been.
Maybe
Like-
maybe lay off tonight, Rudolph.
You were in your own world.
Well, I mean, I think the address is as good of a place to start as any.
Yeah.
Something wandering around
Fair.
in the wilderness looking for somebody who's not even there anymore is going to be a very good use of our time.
Keep it close to home. For
I
now.
would agree with that.
Stick with the concrete.
What do
I
we think
agree.
though? Because they have put up posters, given no names, just an address. We have yet to determine if it's a front address or if they actually live or work at this place. Seems like we need to figure out what it is and who's behind it. Do we think they have good intentions or bad intentions?
Friend or foe?
I feel like it's safe to always assume that someone has bad intentions in some regard,
Mm.
considering this
Fair.
world that we live in.
Question
But
is
I don't think
who
we
has
necessarily
it.
have to treat them with malice, right?
Right.
And Selin, well, you mentioned that there's a chance. Your theory is they may be trying to intercept information before it reaches the new deputy commander.
Yes. That's my theory. That's my working theory, at least.
For better or worse.
I don't know if they're, agents of good or for ill. It's hard to tell that at this juncture.
There's
Right.
only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Shall we?
True.
I say, kind of like placing my plate back on the table.
Yep.
Well, nothing else to be done this morning.
Are they human? Does this tavern, just a point of order, does this tavern have human-sized chairs?
Yes, there are
So
human-sized chairs.
Do my feet touch the ground when I'm sitting on it? Or do
Well,
they kinda
you can
dangle off
actually
the edge
there
of my
there
chair?
are actually chairs for the other races. There's
Okay,
actually like
okay.
some halfling chairs, there's some gnomish chairs, and there's some dwarfish chairs.
So
There's
the
enough.
table, I'm sitting down and the table's like here on.
Well, I mean, there would be a
Basically-
bar on the chair. It'd be like one of those
Yeah,
countertop
yeah.
chairs where it's like boosted up. Like the bar.
Yeah, just human chairs
Your
with
feet are dangling.
ladders on the side.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, yeah, can we have?
Would
three
you like
normal
me to
chairs and
describe
two
it to
high chairs,
you,
please?
or would you like me to get you a box?
What wood is the chair made out of? They painted, or they?
They are
only
wood
sit in
Does it
chairs.
matter?
They are artisanal wood chairs.
Artisanal. Pick a nice place.
Artisanal. That's a great word.
Pulling the axe continues to surprise.
I was just picturing me hopping down off the chair, having to.
I mean, you still would have to hop. There's just like a bar for you to rest your feet.
Yeah.
I gotta hop extra far.
Let's make it to this address then.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, just go
On our
out.
way.
All right. So I would like you guys to roll an perception check as you guys make
Oh,
your
you
way
sure it
to
can't be
the.
investigation?
I am 100% positive it cannot be investigation.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
I got a
fuck.
6.
Is
Riley
it
got a 7.
perception? Oh.
Yep, perception.
That's a 9.
I haven't quite woken up yet. I'll just say that.
All right. It's early. The sun is
Yeah.
just rising.
I'm still hungover for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that
That'd be
I
a common
accidentally
theme.
I rolled a natural 1, and my other dice that I removed out and just kind of sat down was a natural 20.
Oh.
really great start to the game.
That is a hard rip.
Oh,
That is a hard rip.
starting off strong.
And only go up
That's-
from here.
These
Highly unfortunate.
fucking dice.
All right. Oh shit! I also have to roll for Slowman.
Pork.
She's also
Oh
tired.
yeah. I got it. Torque rolled
Already rolled.
8. Oh, you already did? Oh, my bad.
Oh, what did you
My
roll?
bad, my bad. I thought it was a +2 perception, so I rolled a 6.
The page. I have an extra monitor now.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know.
Twice the power.
I've got power.
I have become more powerful.
Where did you get a second monitor?
I procured it.
From Costco.
No,
Fell off the back of a truck.
somebody was disposing of it and didn't want it anymore, so I took it off their hands.
That's
So
the best kind of
actually,
like actually, they were getting rid of it, so I took it off their hands.
That is the actual definition of procured.
Yeah, like I literally procured it. That's not a euphemism.
I have a total of like 5 monitors in my room and in my closet combined, and I've only ever bought one of them.
Oh, wow.
The rest have been pulled out of the trash.
I need
Yeah.
to now that people are allowed back at the university. I need to go back and see if
The
there's
graveyard,
check out the graveyard.
Graveyard.
Yep.
the tech graveyard.
There's like 2 of them.
Yeah, there's there are 3 of them at least. We go to the one in the business school and in the
Oh, business
and in
school.
the engineering school.
Smart.
I need to check out the
Ooh.
business school one.
It's
Anyways.
way less populous. Okay, let's continue.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Well, business engineering school one. All right. So, anyways, you guys head to the address. It's actually in the east section of the city. It's an abandoned house. As Selenway goes to check the handle, it's locked. It's just an average, like, row house looking. People are just milling about on the streets.
Before we walk in here, how do we want to play this? I feel like we need a game plan. Are we gonna?
Well, I
Are
feel
we all
like
busting in? Are we telling them exactly why we're there? Are we trying to hide it? Or
I feel like diplomacy is always the forward foot, right? Might be best to try and talk our way into some more information before we decide whether we want to go in swords drawn. Don't you think?
Fires blazing or something like that.
As is our usual move.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
mind doing the talking.
Yes, I think your posh accent would be quite diplomatic.
No, they might find it rather perturbing, actually. But we'll give it our best shot. What do you
I
say?
think you might be the most charismatic of us all. So
Who knows? Maybe
Someone
they're also
write that
pretentious. Hold on.
down. The fact that she said that out loud.
I will not.
Please.
I will not. Take
Um,
that.
Straight through the door then.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
should just be
I'll-
pretty straightforward with our intentions. If we have to just follow, I'll follow one of yours. I mean, it's you guys do the
So-
talking.
By ear.
Out of character, we're trying to figure out if they have any information on on the person's whereabouts, right?
Mhm.
Or are we
And I
trying to
think
figure
why
out why
they're
they're
trying
looking
to-
for him,
I
right?
think both.
Okay, got it. So yeah, see,
all
the
the
door is
poster
locked.
said
correct?
is that they if we have information, bring it to this location.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab my necklace and prestidigitation and just like make sure my clothes are all straight. Get any dirt or dust off of me, and then I'm gonna walk up and with the back of my hand just kind of rap like 3 knocks on the door, or if there's a door knocker, I'll use that.
There is a knocker. Three
Perfect.
wraps. Okay, roll a perception check.
Oh shit.
I'll
Okay.
I'll take my lead from Rudolph and kind of slick my hair back, not very successfully.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Oh my.
You knock. Hear a slight echo of the knock come back. And then
Hello,
silence.
is anyone home? I saw the memo
Silence.
that you posted around.
More
I was
silence.
wondering if
Hey, knock louder. Maybe they didn't hear you.
Yeah, let me try knocking louder after just shouting past the door. And I give Riley the most sarcastic look possible as I like lean over and exaggerate the next 3 knocks that I do.
Ouch.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock.
Still nothing, I assume, right?
Nope, still nothing.
Well, we tried diplomacy.
Mm.
Someone jimmy the door. No, just kidding.
Can I look around the side and see if there's any like side doors?
So this is basically like a townhouse. So it's like all that. It's like you're in Georgetown,
can
DC.
I-
Okay, so
can
it's like.
Could I check for any like traps or anything on the door? Like, can I like feel around and see if there's anything?
Sure, roll
out of the
investigation.
ordinary? Yeah, that's.
Can I see? Are there any windows to peek through?
Yeah,
rolled
there's a couple.
Can
They're
I like jump
ajar.
up and see if I can look through the window?
Roll a perception check.
22 for my investigation.
22.
There we
The
go.
door is not
Yes.
locked. Or not trapped. Sorry, it's still locked,
I was
but
gonna
it's
say,
not trapped.
locked.
23 for perception.
Can
Okay.
I like go into stealth mode?
Sure, roll stealth. Okay, so with a 20, you said 23. You see there's actually like curtains, but there is like a crack in the curtains, and there's no lights on. It looks pretty dark
Is
and dusty in there actually.
seems like no one's home.
Seems to be
Well,
in line with what we've found so
Does
far.
anyone seem to be opposed to checking the inside then?
Unless there may be a back
no.
door.
I got a 21 for stealth.
All right, you feel pretty confident.
Thank you. I'm just gonna sneak around
feel
and
pretty
take a look.
Okay, so you're gonna sneak around the whole thing.
I mean, at least to inspect the room that we're all standing in, but.
You guys are outside.
Outside.
You're still outside
Oh, I
the
thought
house.
we hadn't gotten inside yet?
Nope.
Okay. We haven't opened the door?
Nope, the door's locked.
Okay.
No,
well,
there's
then
no
I'm just
trap
going
sitting over
to. Yeah, I mean, what kind of building is it? You said it's a row house?
Yep.
Like
Is
a
it
townhouse.
connected to other
Should we
houses?
see if there's a back
Yes,
alley?
there's houses on both sides, and they're connected. Yeah,
So
See
there's
some
no
behind,
space in
maybe.
between. So I would have to go all the way around, like.
you'd have to go all the way around the houses.
Yeah. What
Okay,
if we
well
just
then-
do that thing where the person like pokes at the lock for a while and then it opens?
Yeah, yeah. Let's lock
Well,
pick.
the lock
Yeah.
I think Torque is the one who does that, right?
I think so.
Um,
Yeah.
Because I do
He's
not
got the
have
tools.
thieves' tools. I think Torque has the thieves' tools.
I do
Sure.
not have that.
Torque
If
has
he can't
sleight
do
of
it, I have it there.
hand. Inventory.
Look, I know you've been.
Yes.
you know, a
Okay.
little
So
bit
Torque has
bored
thieves.
recently.
Tools. Okay. So as Torque goes to pull out thieves' tools, and then pick the lock. Roll perception again. Oh, actually, yeah. Roll perception again, everybody.
Okay, great.
And then somebody
I
will.
kind of want Riley to be like
Oh.
standing like in front of the door, like in front of Torque, like trying to hide what Torque is doing.
The
Very
the
unsuccessful.
4'5"
The
is trying to
character
hide
with the
the
smallest
6'5".
stature, yeah.
Like the size
I got
of
an,
her leg. His leg.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Riley got.
I got an 11.
11. Okay.
Sorry.
13.
13.
I got a 9. I don't know if I said that.
9. Okay. What'd
Man,
you
we
get,
can't
Bryce?
see anything.
Perception.
Dude, my perception rolls are all terrible.
Oh,
today.
Is it foggy in this town?
perception.
We wake up too early. The mist isn't burned off yet. We can't see anything.
I mean, I don't know. It feels
was in
feels
that
foggy to me.
breakfast?
What
I
about
gotta-
you?
I gotta-
Patrick?
Oh my.
I got a. God, I looked at that closer. I got a
It is a door.
13. 13.
Okay. I mean, easy enough. It wasn't art. As Torque goes to pull out his thieves' tools, a note actually falls out, or a piece of paper falls out of his pocket.
Out
His
of
pocket.
Torque's pocket?
Yeah, where
Whoa.
he pulls out the thieves' tools and the note falls out.
Oh.
Oh.
What is that?
Torque,
Ooh.
you gonna
You
pick
dropped-
up your paper?
Yeah, you dropped the note.
That's not my paper.
Well,
Well then.
I don't
it was
paper.
in
You
your
paper?
pocket.
So Torque picks up the paper and then just holds it out. Your paper?
Sure. I'll take it. I mean, I have no qualms with reading other people's secrets.
Yeah.
So I'll unfold the paper and I mean, what language is it? Can I read it?
It is in common, actually.
Okay. Well, that's easy enough. What's it say?
It says, the house is under watch. If you actually have information, go to this address. And list the second address.
Oh my god.
Well, this seems like I start talking loud and then I keep it quiet and I say, well, this seems like a rather inconvenient goose chase, and I like turn the paper around so that the rest of them can read it.
Hmm.
Second location, huh?
Can we write
Also-
down this address and then can I see this paper just for
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
inspection? I know I'm
Definitely not gonna
myself.
cast like a locate or a scrying or something. No.
Yeah, I mean,
Locate
I'm just
paper.
gonna pull the old fire hands and see if there's any hidden.
Oh.
messages.
Smart.
Nice.
No more.
There is not a hidden
More
message
wise
on
than
it.
their tricks.
Yeah. So nothing.
There's nothing hidden.
Okay.
Guys, why is it always magic with you guys? Like, can't a
I-
piece of paper just
I
be
have
a
a
piece of paper?
question. Talk
Listen
was
to
in
me.
your room all night,
What?
Blaze, right? What? How did that paper get into his pocket? Talk. Do you know how that paper might have gotten in your pocket?
Woodball. I roomed with Woodball.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
Is Torque with?
Torque, I think,
Right.
roomed with you.
Yeah.
How dare?
Oh.
How dare.
me?
Yeah.
Hold on, Rudolph.
I see how it is when I'm not here. You make Rudolph sleep with Torque.
There was only 3 rooms left, so.
so drunk they didn't realize where they fell asleep last night.
I mean, that would make sense. As soon as I say that out loud, I realize that I forgot that I slept with Torque, and then I immediately shut up because I don't want them to ask me.
I think we don't really have a choice though.
We're all friends here.
I would agree with that.
Don't be weird.
Guess we're going to the next address.
I guess.
Something where how
Or will
far
they
is
want
this
us to
other
provide
address?
them with information if they'll see us?
She takes the paper. It's actually not far from here, I don't think.
So this is the next house next door.
No, I mean it's not that close,
No.
but
That would be
it's
really
not
funny, though.
it's not super far. Shall we go?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go to the second address, and as you guys approach this house, it's actually a more affluent part of town. Definitely a little bit more money spent here. houses are a bit nicer. They're a bit more spaced out. They're a little bit bigger. They have gardens. And actually, as you approach the address, you actually come to a gated house. There's a guard actually out front.
This is
Well,
it.
Rudolph, if you weren't going to take lead before, you should do it now.
Yes, absolutely.
Seems like
I
seems
kinda,
like your
ruffle
people.
My hair a little bit.
Break out your
Nice.
finest coat.
Yes, well, my coat is already rather fine, so it's all good. And I
Okay.
I start walking up, and I
How fine are
say,
your fineries?
"Good day, good sir. I was wondering if maybe this is the right location I was looking for. I have some information regarding a specific individual. If you catch my drift,
Roll
That is
a persuasion.
I guess I should roll deception technically, right? Because we don't.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, roll a deception.
Oh, it's the same. It doesn't matter. Sorry, that was redundant.
No, I mean you're correct.
17.
Okay. He looks at you, kind of looks everybody over, nods his head, just opens the gate, steps aside, doesn't say a word.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And
Thank you, sir.
The gate closes and
through.
locks behind you.
Don't like that.
Uh-oh.
Don't like that. Okay, so question, is it like a latch or does the guard physically like kerchunk with a key?
Physically like kerchunk with the key.
Frick. Okay. Not
Well,
bueno.
we're in it now.
Yeah, we're in it, that's for sure. All right, so where is it? So we've walked into this different house, right? What is it that we see? I
Okay,
guess
so
it's different.
I mean, this is just a standalone house. Like now that you're inside the gate, it's a standalone house. You're in the garden right now. There's a clear path up to the front door. There's like
Yeah,
flowers
so-
around. Really beautiful.
Could I look around just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary? I mean, I'm still gonna walk normally, like not suspiciously up to the door, but I just kind of want to take a peruse just in case.
Yeah. Is it like
roll a
hidden
perception
guards or anything
check.
like that? Can I look?
Oh, finally a good roll. That's a 21%.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it then.
No, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary in the garden.
No, I still don't trust it.
We'll just keep on our guard then. We'll see what happens.
Let's walk in the
anything
door.
locked with a garden key seems a little bit suspicious.
Could just be
A little bit
private.
pretentious, if you ask me.
Mm,
Excuse me. In my home, lots of people around had gates.
well,
Yeah,
hence.
I kind of figured.
Kind of
Wow.
figured.
Seem like the type.
Seems like the gated community type.
yeah, yeah. Rudolph is definitely the gated community type.
Definitely get communicated.
Ugh.
Okay. We just
Let's do it.
in to like the door.
This is just a trolling Rudolph stream.
This is what Rudolph gets when he can actually speak.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you guys go up to the front door.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we're going in.
Okay.
Apologies for dawdling.
As you jiggle the handle, it's locked.
Oh. What?
I'll knock on the
Let's
door.
knock, yeah.
As you knock, the door swings open. You don't even have a chance to get the first knock off. The door swings open, and there's a butler there, cloth over the arm. Yes, hello. How can I help you?
We were sent to this address because of information we possess. The guard at the gate just led us forward, said we should go this way.
Sure, right this way. And you're escorted in. The butler then takes a look outside and closes the door after you. If you would follow me, and leads you through the house to a interior room that's basically the great hall, basically the house. It's the dining room. He gestures you in. You guys come in from basically the foot of the table. There's a fireplace exactly opposite you on the room. You're on like the narrow end. There's like the other narrow end. There's a big table. This thing could sit like 20, 30 people. Easy.
Oof.
And he bows after you closes the door. With your perception checks from earlier, you would hear the lock click door again.
Oh. And I again don't like that at all.
We love the locks in this house.
There are two other doors in this room,
Okay.
and a big table.
It's now a
Okay,
good
is there
time to
anyone
mention
else around besides the butler? Sorry.
Not in this room at this.
Okay.
Wait, is the butler in the room? The butler's not in the room.
Nope.
Right.
Butler.
Okay,
Butler
that's what I
left.
thought. Okay.
Sorry, he's the one who locked it behind us, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate every second of this.
Yeah, I mean,
And Riley's
I
gonna
would.
rest his hand on his axe.
I'm gonna put my hand on Riley's hand and be like, if they were watching the house, they're probably watching us right now. Maybe don't show that we are prone to any violent tendencies. We want to appear calm.
Rich people are the worst. And puts his hand down.
All right. As you say that, one of the doors on the far end actually opens up, and a gnome and two dragonborn actually walk in.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
The gnome is actually who addresses you first. She's a female gnome, dressed in just simple, just simple clothing, very utilitarian. Has like a full apron that goes up to the neck. Looks like there's been stuff splashed all over this apron. The left hand is covered in a elbow-length glove. The right hand is ungloved. Welcome to my abode. I'm Aeneas. Please have a seat. I believe we have much to
Wonderful.
discuss.
Yes.
Thank you.
This is Broder and Niter. He gestures to the two dragonborn. Rarder is taller, bronze dragonborn. Similar dress, apron, no gloves. Hazel eyes, just smiles at you with like just rows of shark, like it's like shark teeth. Nidur is a female dragonborn who's actually halfway between the gnome and the other dragonborn. Also bronze, amber eyes, and a little more timid, dressed in black leathers, actually. She just nods her head, and the three of them sit at the head of the table.
Can you remind me the gnome's name?
Aeneas. Aeneas.
Aeneas. Oh.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead since they offered their names. I'm gonna do a light bow before I sit down and say, "My name is Rudolph Clearwater. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance." And I'm gonna like turn back and gesture like exasperatedly for the others to introduce themselves.
Riley Oatscream.
Casmer. Pleased to meet you.
Torque, this wood ball.
I'm Blaze.
And I am Selenwe. We found your flyers, and we want to know more information.
What my friend Selenwe here is trying to say is, we are kind of working the same case as you, and figured that it would be to both of our benefits to share information in regards to the whereabouts of the missing person. You know, kind of a two-way gain, so to speak.
Okay, so I would like you to roll an insight check.
Okay. 17.
Okay. All three of them kind of exchange glances at this point and turn to you and say, "You're already investigating this. Are you investigating this on behalf of the city, or more particularly, behalf of the deputy commander?"
Isn't Selenwe the deputy commander? Sorry, just context.
No.
No, she visited the deputy commander previously and got information off of them. but didn't
Okay.
think that they were suspicious and didn't think that they would have any more information.
I understand. No. Actually, a third party is someone who's contacted us. We're an adventuring group, so we take jobs for hire. So
It was me who
You know what it is.
ran into this group, hired them. I'm on nobody's side as it was. I am a free agent. Just would like to discover. I saw the posters. I noticed there was two different. One posted by the deputy commander, and I believe those were the original posters, and then the ones posted by your group, I believe, that are very clever counterfeits that are just similar enough to not raise suspicion, which aroused my suspicion. Aeneas.
Aside, but
So at this point, I will need you to roll a persuasion
yes,
with
gladly.
advantage.
Oh,
Yes.
advantage. Okay.
Selenway's intervention gives you advantage.
Well, unfortunately, even with advantage, the best I got is a 15. So
Okay,
still
15.
good, but not as
Pretty
as I
good.
wanted it to be.
Aeneas goes, alright, well, I guess we have nothing. I guess we have no choice but to at least attempt to trust you. The simple fact of the matter is we do not trust the deputy commander. We believe he is responsible for the disappearance of the commander. Commander Yennik,
Why do you feel that way?
Manners, Casmer.
because
I'm
the
just curious, it
deputy
seems a strong
commander,
accusation.
He was speaking.
the deputy commander has always been somewhat power hungry. That was sorry. The deputy commander has always been somewhat power hungry, and this would be the exact situation that he would engineer in order to take over.
Hmm.
In order to what did you say? Sorry. that was
In
not
order to
clear.
take over.
Got it.
So we're thinking this is on purpose?
Yes.
That is what it sounds like.
Because
Seems like cushy enough position they wouldn't just up and leave for no reason.
Right.
I mean, being the commander of this city is not an easy task. You have to fend off the political advancements of both the of a few different, actually of 3 different groups, and it's not always the easiest thing, especially with some of those individuals. Specifically,
Specifically.
oh, I'm sorry.
You're good, you're good. I wasn't trying to rush you. I just thought you were
Tell
doing
me
like
right now.
I thought you were doing like a narrative hesitation, like the person was hesitating on purpose.
No, I was hesitating to buy myself time.
You were
Uh,
hesitating this point.
Specifically, the Imperial Dominion of Aurelian, or the Snow Crown Kingdom. Both of them have always desired to have more pull and authority, and occasionally even the War Masters of Shull have been trying to increase their influence here. While our commander is while he's not maybe, the best, he does his best, and that's he's done a very good job of protecting us. Yanish, on the other hand, is very self-focused and would have no problem seeing this city fall into allowing these diplomats more power in the city. And in fact, he he lets the diplomats basically dictate the laws that he passes. In the last few days, there's been several situations in which his attempts to appease everybody has caused some very intriguing laws to be passed, especially pertaining to the distribution of Electrum.
Oh.
That seems to be coming up a lot recently.
I mean, it is becoming more and more popular as the alchemists spread out, use Electrum to power their spells, or trade for. I mean, Electrum is just very versatile. It's a lot easier than packing. It's a lot easier to use Electrum than, say, bringing a whole bunch of different spell material. Very com-
By any chance, are you insinuating that he could have been bribed, paid off, otherwise somehow motivated to take out his competitor, this Yanish taking out Yannick?
It is a distinct possibility.
Hmm.
I think this is more based on his own personal self-centeredness, desire to his lack of caring, and he doesn't so much care about the city. He does care about the resources that he could then use.
I see.
You do get paid quite a good amount to be commander. There are perks with the position.
Fair enough.
Is there on?
Why do you care about it?
Well, keeping Yannick in command keeps everything flowing fairly. We don't have to worry about having to make alliances with the correct group of people in order to continue trade. We don't have to worry about... Everybody gets an equal share, basically. Rather than one person or one side becoming abnormally powerful.
You care very much about equal shares.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, you have to play a more political game.
Bad for business.
Bad for business.
Are you the only one who feels this way, or are there more in town?
There are some who are on one side or another. You microwaved water?
What? To make tea? Oh no.
Fast way to heat it up.
That's gonna piss off an Indian.
Okay.
Huh?
Fast way to heat him up.
yeah.
Everybody's judging you now.
I didn't microwave it.
No, I'm on
I didn't
microwave
microwave
water.
Okay, for the
it.
record, she didn't microwave it. She put it through the coffee maker.
That's,
That's
which is
better.
fair.
That's
Marginally
slightly
better.
Yeah, it's better.
The only problem is it might taste like coffee now.
Right.
Well,
Don't you have like
'Cause
a
I can't make
kettle?
tea in the Keurig that Alexa uses.
When
for
you're
coffee.
poor and you don't have a fancy tea kettle.
I have a fancy tea kettle!
I hate your tea kettle.
My tea kettle is useful and perfect. She's drinking tea dust, so it really doesn't matter.
He
Oh
does.
yeah, you're good.
It's the tea that comes in bags.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Because it's mostly dust.
Bunch of tea
Anyways.
connoisseurs in chat today.
In any case.
Mac
Who exactly is on Yanish's side in this case? Since you said that everyone is taking sides.
Yanish has... So there are merchants who are on one side or another because they trade with one country or another, one nation only. So they stand to benefit from their political ties strengthened. Now, if their political ties don't strengthen, but the other country's political ties strengthen, or other merchants' political ties strengthen, they stand to lose a lot, which would mean that there could be backhanded deals, violence in the streets,
I see.
bad stuff, generally speaking.
Things to make you put a gate in front of your house.
Well, a lot of people have gates in front of them. So. But
This is true,
so
Riley.
long
This
as
is a very
there's
common thing.
so long as there is
Well,
this very delicate balance, no one house gains too much power, no one house loses power, and the merchant families are, while not the most happy, they're content. The status quo keeps. There's relatively less violence, crime stays down, we don't have to worry about shipments going missing. You know.
Have there been any moves to indicate any one side over another is gaining an advantage?
Not yet.
Any sort of word on who may have benefited the most from nothing?
Not yet, but it's only been a couple weeks.
Maybe waiting to make their move.
So you have no information on the whereabouts of our missing person.
Well, we do know
just-
that
You
he
just have a
traveled.
suspicion of. Sorry, go ahead.
We-
Don't
we-
interrupt.
Oh yeah, sorry. We do know he traveled out of the city. We do know that he was headed to the guard posts, but he never made it.
I see.
You have a route that you would usually take. Is that?
I believe that was kept only known to him and his closest advisors.
Who are
Any
they?
idea who the closest advisors were?
Well, for sure, one Yanish Ivamore, deputy commander. There may have been one or two others, but even then, usually the route was kept secret so that he could surprise the guard posts.
Makes sense. To catch them when they're unaware so they can't put on a show for him.
Exactly. Making sure that there's no bribery and that kind of thing going on.
What about the guards? Whose side are they on?
Guards are typically on the side of whoever is paying their wages, which so far has been the city.
So the deputy's side.
For now, he's currently paying them. If the commander
he
was to
in
return, the
charge?
commander would be paying them.
Is he in charge of the guard now, or is there somebody else who's
I mean,
head?
he would technically be head. I do know he's generally disliked by the guards, mainly for his flagrant power, but
Oh, well that's lovely.
Do they have anybody high up in their ranks that we could speak with? Anybody you know may be trustworthy?
no, because they're required to report back whoever is commanding.
No.
In my water.
So it seems like maybe our best avenue for gaining new information would be to find one of his close advisors and figure out the route and then follow it, see if we get any leads on his disappearance. Considering the other avenue that you suggested is what you would say with in terms of the guards, you don't have anyone on the inside.
No.
What the rest of you think about that?
And if we can figure out where he disappeared, we may be able to figure out how he was disappeared, which could lead us
Exactly.
to, evidence for who
We do know he
may
left
have
out the
helped with
east
the
gate.
disappearance.
Would
Say
you
it
know
again?
what?
East gate.
Sorry?
He left out of the east gate.
Ah,
I see.
that is a great starting point. On the other hand, if we assume that Mr. Yannick was untimely captured by existing political people in power, does it really matter where he disappeared from? because he's gonna be somewhere
does.
else now.
It could
Well,
lead us. It could clue us into who it was
clue
that
us into
helped.
who, yes.
You know, which side is looking to gain interest from this.
Exactly.
I see.
And also,
It seems like this
give us
deputy
a
commander
lead
could not have
on-
done it on their own.
Right. And if we know more about who's involved, it might make it easier to figure out what our next step is after that. The only reason I'm suggesting this, I'm not saying that it's going to lead us to a conclusion, I just think it's really our next step in terms of figuring out what's going on.
Buy it.
Yep, fair. Seems as good a place as any to start.
Right, so, and I'm sorry if this is already said, but I don't remember. I think you said the name of the advisor, but do we know anything besides their name that they just said? Like, do we know this person at all?
Deputy Commander Yanish Ivamore is the other poster of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crap.
Hmm.
Yep. So we can't ask him. He's the one who we think is.
And we're looking for city.
Well,
commander
Sellenway's
again.
been to speak with him as well. I don't
Right.
think it's worth speaking with him unless we have more information we may be able to use to our advantage. And
So wait, the deputy
Bring him
is the
up.
one who was close to the guy who disappeared in terms of like the person who knew the route.
Right.
He was the other guy who knew the route. Okay. Yeah, that makes it a little more suspicious as well. Hmm. So I guess the tricky part is how to figure out that route. Do you think the route would be documented in any way? Would the deputy have that on file, or would him and the commander just have that in their heads?
I believe they would probably keep it in their heads until it was done. Then they would down.
And you would
That's-
imagine since he disappeared, there probably wouldn't be a record of that specific travel. Rats. And you're sure there's no one else who would have known the route besides the deputy and the man who disappeared himself?
That's the typical MO.
Hmm.
People have tried to pay people off in order to get the route, and it's always failed.
I see.
so it
And
was
people-
somewhere between the East Gate and one
And
of the.
Do we know which post he was
Guard
going to? I guess
posts.
we don't, do we?
Because that's part of the route.
Right.
I mean, he could have gone out the east gate to go to any.
I see.
All of
He
the
doesn't
guard
seem like
posts.
the lazy type that would have gone to the closest one just out of convenience.
All of the guard posts
Well-
are basically like the only side of the city that doesn't have any guard posts is the west side, because it's basically mountains and cliff face. So the guard posts there are within the city.
Mm.
So there's no
That's a
real
lot
trade
of
that goes
shit.
out that way. It's
I
the
would
other three sides of the city
wager-
that have.
I would wager
Ooh.
our best bet is maybe going to the east gate and seeing if the guards there could tell us the direction in which he left from, or left towards, right?
Hmm.
Because if we know that direction, then we can get a ballpark about, north, east, or south, right? Since the west
And maybe
is
if
the way he would be traveling there.
maybe some of the guards, if he did make it to some of the posts, maybe he wasn't intercepted between the first post and the
Right.
city. Maybe he saw. Maybe some of them saw him. We get an idea which direction he was going in.
It's definitely worth checking with the guards at least at the east gate, if not farther.
Hmm.
Sounds
Well,
good.
it has
One
been a
other
pleasure to
long
meet
shot.
you. Oh,
We could, if we alternate idea, we go to the
All
deputy
right, I'm listening.
commander, convince him that we are from his friends, whoever they may be, and we are there to help tie up loose ends, and try to get him to tell us what route they took.
I
Seems like
think
a
that
long
is an
shot, but
excellent idea, and it will definitely not end poorly at all.
Slenman goes,
definitely not.
already
Yeah,
tried
we're great
that.
liars.
Oh,
Oh,
already tried that.
I tried to get those details out of Yanish. He said he had no idea. Now, you
I
guys are a
see.
little bit more convincing than I am, so you're welcome to go back and try.
Are we?
I
But
would wager some of us are.
I would agree that some of us are.
All right,
Ooh.
Riley, don't mock me.
I do
Well-
know that there is. I have the general idea of the guard posts from my own travels. There is 2 guard
Mm.
posts to the north of the city along the river. There is 2 along the river to the east, and there's 2 along the river to the south.
Seems like that's our best bet then.
Follow them along till something comes up.
So whichever ones we want to go to. It's basically all just along the city.
Hmm.
Or I mean, all just along the rivers. Most of the travel either goes over land along the river or by ship along the river anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So we better head out then. We can probably hit them all in a day, it seems like.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it's too much hassle. Plus, the more guard posts we hit, the more information we'll be getting either by finding nothing or finding things to know.
Start somewhere.
All right. You think we've got time for it for the rest of today, considering it's still the morning?
We could probably hit at least a few of them.
Right then.
Good as chance as any.
So, if we are to contact you with any more information, is this address the place we should head first?
Yes. Come here.
All right. Well,
Um,
it was a pleasure.
Be
to meet
careful
you.
though. You might be now being followed by the deputy governor's agent.
Mm.
Add it to the list.
That's fine.
That's why we use the dummy house. We wanted to there, not double cross.
When you said the house is being watched, you meant by the deputy commander.
Well, also by us.
Oh.
It was
Oh.
Nidor who gave you the note to come here.
Oh,
Oh.
I see.
Small wave.
Rather
Very
sly
skilled
fellow,
work
isn't
there.
he?
Thanks for the note.
I don't snore, do I? I say to the lizard folk.
Well, pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Indeed, I say as I push my chair and I start getting to go.
Yes, go out the back.
Oh, yes, of course.
Nidor, she nods and, wordlessly, she just leads you guys to this, it's actually like a tunnel. You start going down the steps to the cellar, and then, a barrel, actually, a set of 4 barrels actually just opens, and you go past them, and you emerge, actually, right under a sewer that she checks the grates above, then opens it up and gestures you guys up, and you guys emerge into the city, and she closes the grate behind you. And
I immediately prestidigitation and get rid of any grime that I possibly encountered from the sewer. That's absolutely disgusting. I have a contorted look on my face. I'm not very happy that we had to exit out that way.
Casimir's laughing at.
as you prestidigitate, actually, you discover another note that says, it just says, "We'll come to you. Return to the hotel that you stayed before, or the inn that you stayed at before you last night. Return to your inn from last night. We'll come to you."
I guess I knew that they knew we were staying there since we got the note already, but it's still a little concerning, isn't it? That they don't have to say the name of the inn, they just know.
Mm-hmm. Definitely seems like their eyes see far in this town.
Indeed. It's a little...
Well,
I don't know what I'm going to say. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
actually, that one might be my fault. This is Selenway. Black swordsmen are not common. Stay at a place, it's typically known where they're staying.
Hmm,
So
right.
I'm not hard to track. That was actually pretty.
Definitely your fault.
That was actually probably the easiest deduction that they've had to do all day.
I see.
And especially
Oh.
because I performed at the bridge last night, and then we didn't hide. I didn't hide where I stayed the night before, and didn't hide I was coming with you guys to spend the night.
Seems like Eastgate then.
To the
Like the
east.
Eastgate for us.
Let's go. While we're walking, can we keep an eye out and make sure that, or see whether we're being followed?
Roll an perception check.
Perception. Ooh, 18.
18. All right. You do not get the feeling of anybody watching you.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. We head to the East Gate then, unless anybody has anything else.
Let's do it.
All
Are we
right.
talking to the guards, or are we picking a random post and walking?
I think it's probably best to consult the guards, especially. Oh, sorry, in character. I think probably talking to the guards won't hurt, considering they don't already like the deputy, right?
Yeah, and it's not like the deputy doesn't know we're looking into this.
Well, we should also be careful. If the deputy decides to investigate us, there might be one of his agents that are listening to the conversation. I forgot to be in character. She's a bit Irish.
There we go.
You know, if he decides to investigate us, or if he has agents or some members of the guard that are, you know, a wee bit on his side, his agents, they would note our questions and they would note the other guards who are giving us information.
I see.
So maybe we'd be tight-lipped with our true intentions. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I don't know if the guards at the gate will use.
Hmm.
That would be my concern. It's not like you can see the guard post
guards
from.
will know.
Yeah, it's not like you can see any of the guard posts from, you know, the gate.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, maybe it's best to withhold our questions and just do some research on our own, at least at first.
Maybe we go north,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and
let's see,
then
we're
loop our
east,
way around.
and we go. Then we go north, then check the east side, then check the south side.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Quite.
makes sense to me.
So do you want to just exit out the north gate?
Yes, I think that might be best since we're not asking the east
Why
guards
not?
anything anyway.
Alright, so you guys turn and you guys cut through the town again and you guys exit from the north gate. Alright then. It should be about 2 hours travel north this way. About 8-10 miles, something like that, this way.
Let's do it.
So,
Let's get on the road.
so you guys head north, and indeed, about 2 hours after you head out, you actually almost stumble upon it. There's like a built-in to a hillside on this side of the river, and you can actually see right across. There's actually, as you approach, you didn't notice it coming down, but as you approach, you do see like there's now a door and stuff, and across the river, you can see that there's a bridge and another guard shack like on the other side of the river. Similarly built into the mountain face. And you can just make out that door.
Well, let's ask him some questions.
Shall I take the lead?
By all
Go for it.
means.
I'm gonna go ahead and use minor illusion to have a clipboard just appear in my hand, or whatever like routine inspection stuff you would imagine, and then I'm gonna snap my fingers and pull my wizardly quill out, and then I'm gonna approach. I'm gonna like contort my voice a little. No, actually, sorry, this character can't do that. I'm gonna be like, hello, here for the inspection in the place of your dear commander, since he was not able to make it. Would you please show me to the barracks first, and then to the toilets next? I have to go, and then also have to check them.
Sure. You really want to go to the barracks? The head is over there. You sure?
I mean,
Yanish
yes.
sent you.
Yes, of course. Since his commander did not already inspect this recently, or am I mistaken? Do I have my manifest wrong? Was he already here, or?
Roll a deception.
17.
All right. I mean, check us randomly, random times. Yannick went missing. Things have been a little bit weird lately. Whatever. Barracks are that way. Barracks are that way. Heads over there. If you go downstairs, you'll get the meal hall, and upstairs is where the captain's quarters are with the books.
Right, so just before I start my inspection, just to make sure we're clear so I'm not redoing work that's already been done, Yannick hasn't been here, correct? He's not done the inspection yet.
No, he's been here in a while.
Can I roll an insight check just in case?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I guess I'm also going to insight on whether or not this guy would even know that, right? Just based on just in case there's like a rank thing where he only shows up to high ranks or whatever. Insight, that is a unnatural 20.
Okay, so you get the impression that typically, let's see. Restate your questions. That's where I'm going to start.
Oh, my question is, I simply want to find out if this guy, first of all, if he's lying to me, right? Has he actually seen?
Okay, he has not actually seen Yannick. There's been no. Yeah.
Okay.
He seems pretty truthful on
And
that front.
then the second might not be insight, but just out of like Rudolph's mind, would the inspection be rather public? Like, would everybody know, like, hey, there's an inspection happening, or would he be like kind of quiet about it and only go to like the superiors?
No, everybody. You gather from the fact that he knows about the inspection that typically he just comes in and announces that they're being inspected.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good then. I'm satisfied with that. And then I'm gonna say, oh, actually, I just checked my ledger, and the deputy says that I don't have to inspect this until we learn the whereabouts of Yannick. So, have a good day. And then I turn, and I guess just start dotting off to the next one since he's not been here.
Okay. So the next one would actually be across the river.
Okay. Are there any bridges to cross it?
Yeah,
or do we
there is that one bridge that spans, and it is you're like a solid 100 feet above the river for this whole bridge. Wow. Yeah, it's very high up.
Before we actually leave, I'm gonna like turn the rest of the party and be like, "Do you think that was satisfactory? We all good to move on then?"
Seems like you didn't have any indication that they were there. I don't know. Seems to be a good angle though. Might as well find out if they saw him or not. Especially since we don't know who to trust.
Yep, I can keep this up and at every place we go. No problem at all.
Alright,
Well,
so
let's do it.
cross the bridge, grab the next guard check. This one is a door built into the mountain.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the clipboard with minor illusion, pull out the wizardly quill, and just wrap my hands on the door. Hello, inspection in place of Fennec.
This is like a burly half-orc who answers. Who's Fennec?
Sorry, did I say the wrong name?
Yannick.
Yannick, my bad. Yeah, I meant to say Yannick.
Oh, Yannick. Yeah. Commander. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Do your thing. So-
Just to make sure I'm not going over work that's already been done. He hasn't already done this inspection for you guys yet, has he? Anytime recently?
No, he's missing.
Well, yes, I know that, but he would have probably recorded the work somewhere, so I'm not going to redo the work if he's already done it.
I mean,
I
how
don't
is he
get
gonna
paid enough for that.
How's he gonna come here if he's missing?
Well, we're going to find him eventually. Come on, then. Never
Sure.
mind. Let me just go ahead and... Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Seems you're not due for another week. Enjoy your lack of inspection. And forget that I told you the next one's in a week. And then I turn around and then...
Inside check.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'm going
Wait,
to...
inside check?
Roll a deception and roll an insight.
Alright,
I'll do
deception
insight.
is... 12.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Insight 19.
19. Yeah, he's really confused what's going on.
How many people does it look like the guard posts each house? Is it like
It
handful?
looks like it's 2 to 4, and then a commander on top, or a captain on top of that. And it looks like the commander
half a
actually
dozen, maybe.
stays at. Yeah, it looks like the commander actually, or the captain actually stays at the post. Like they are posted there semi-permanently.
in charge and then they rotate.
Whereas, yeah, the guards look like they're much more transient.
And we've only talked to guards so far, or have we talked to the commanders?
Yeah, you've only talked to the guards. You have not talked to any of the captains.
Mm.
I'd be suspicious if we ask every single person in the. Every tower.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the likelihood of one of them telling the other that they were
I would
around.
agree with that.
Should we try to speak to the commanders of the other posts?
Could be.
Yeah, from now on.
Yeah, that might be worthy of a.
I mean, that's easy enough. I can just say, can I speak with your commander, please? I have to go over some stuff with some inspections. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Seems
can
fair.
definitely manage that. All right, so do you want me to do that for this one then? I've already kind of.
Is it worth it, or have we already shot
Maybe
our
the next one, yeah.
shot?
I would. The next one. I mean, worst case scenario is we have to circle back.
Mm.
Right.
This
We'll
will
just say
know.
if we don't catch anything by the time we make it to the last
Mhm.
one, we'll come back here.
Fair. Let's set out then.
Okay.
Right. So the next one.
Long walk.
So,
So
as
there
you
are only
guys,
two of them to the north fall, right? So we're now
Yep.
moving on to something else.
now you're going to the east.
East wall.
It's 2 each in the north, east, and south, right?
Yep. They're like 6 to 12 miles away from the city,
Mm.
typically along the river
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
where they are. All right. So actually, as you guys head to the next one, it is actually getting later and later in the day, and it's approaching evening, and it will actually be nightfall before you approach the last one.
Mm.
So you can press forward and do a sustained march, or you can camp out.
We might
Hmm.
have
You
better.
want
we're
to camp
close to
tonight,
the
or we want to
city,
try to stay in
right?
one of these? Sorry?
We're close to the city, right? Still, because they're close to the guard pillars. Are close to the city, or am I wrong? Oh no, they're like 8 to 10 miles out, aren't
Yeah.
they? Okay, yeah. I think maybe we should camp out because it might seem irregular to do a late night inspection.
Mm.
Would agree.
Yeah, why not?
That's fine.
I say let's make camp.
All right.
I'm a little bit hungry myself anyway.
So I will have you guys roll a survival check.
We can let someone else more skilled do that.
Is that to find a campsite?
To find a suitable campsite.
Okay.
And no,
I
it's
can
mostly
help.
just to find a suitable
Please?
campsite.
Blaze, look.
I got an 18 for survival.
Can I
Okay.
assist?
Very nice.
Sure.
Pretty good. For advantage.
Oh, okay. 18.
Amazing. All right. It doesn't take too long, and you're pretty quickly able to find a suitable campsite. You can actually, just on like the edge of your vision here, you see, or like the edge of your vision, you can see like the startings of a forest, that kind of meets the river.
Nice.
Got some rolling hills. You actually find a nice cubby that's sheltered from and stuff. As you settle in, actually, Solenway turns to Riley. You're a bit of a martial type, eh?
That's correct.
Have you ever tried to mix magic into your fighting?
You know, magic's never been my thing, huh? But it seems to be everywhere nowadays.
I wonder if you... Well, it is. I was never great shakes at magic myself, but an old mentor of mine gave me a couple of alchemic spells. Taught me a couple of alchemic spells, and I took to it pretty well. That's actually what I used in the beginning, until I became so skillful my swordsman itself was magic.
That can just happen, huh?
If your skill grows enough, it does. There's a lot of wild magic. It takes the right amount of right circumstances. Can't really replicate it. It takes incredible skill and just being in the right place at the right time, I guess.
Huh. I didn't even know that was an option. I won't lie. It's not like I really had a grand plan after all. I sort of just found this thing in a shop.
I mean, that's understandable.
Huh. What was the point of the alchemic spells? How
Just
is
to-
that better than just hacking and slashing?
Well, you enhance your hacking and slashing, or you enhance speed. You can disadvantage your opponent.
That makes sense.
It all depends on what you want to do.
I see. And that's just something anyone can do. Just pick up some
Well, I mean,
alchemic spells.
yeah, for the most part, you have to have the right aptitude for it, and I think based on what I've seen and based on your weapon, I think you might actually have something.
Interesting.
Might have the inherent skill.
Inherent skill.
Well, at least the inherent
I like the sounds of
intelligence.
that.
needed.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Problem. If you're ever curious, I could. We are traveling together,
That is
for
true.
example, and hold on. Let me actually pull up her character. Let me actually be prepared or something.
Only has the hots for Riley.
Me like.
Load faster. I want something that slows down.
Of course.
As usual.
It's only natural.
Okay, so she pulls out her sword. She goes, for example, you can do something like this. And as she pulls her sword, you can actually see that there are some like faint symbols on her sleeve that begin to glow. as the light reflects, and she just closes her eyes, and she slashes down. And as she slashes down, she takes a step forward, and she vanishes in a puff of mist that then reappears 20 feet away. And she finishes the strike on a sapling, and just slices it. And it stays upright for a second, and very anime style, then just goes.
Damn.
That was a little bit overkill, don't you think?
Well, I mean, just to show, skills. It's a little misty step.
Yeah. Just some skills.
Little misty step, just casual.
Little misty step. Little
Are
baby
you
misty
are you
step.
telling me that that I could just do that? Just like I could,
Yeah, why not?
So I just need some symbols on my arm, kind of like yours.
Transmutation circle. Maybe some components. Maybe some electrum. Sure.
Easy enough.
Well, I think I still have some electrum from earlier that I borrowed from Casma.
We split it.
Oh yeah.
Pretty amazing.
I mean, there's a few spells.
Are you saying you can teach me right now, or is this like a hey, just in case you're interested, for the future kind
I
of
mean,
thing?
do you want to learn right now? Yeah, sure.
I might as well, right?
Heck yeah.
Do
Yeah.
it.
What do you want to learn? I mean, I have a few spells. What did you have in mind?
Well, out of character, I have no idea.
Okay. If you want to think about it, you can think about it. Don't have to learn something right this second.
You guys can take it slow.
That's
It's
true.
okay.
Yeah, you can
Just feel it out for a bit.
you can
know?
ponder it.
Ponder your orb.
Yeah, I can stare at it like very interestedly.
I mean, in
Um,
Ben's defense, I don't even know what kind of spells would quantify as like alchemy, right?
Yeah. Right.
So any spell that can be cast, any wizard spell can be an alchemist spell.
Oh.
Does she know all the wizard spells?
She knows a good number of them.
Well, what was that? What was that you just did right there?
That was Misty Step.
Misty Step. I'm assuming that's not a first or cantrip.
As a
I'm
second level.
gonna go ahead and interject and be like, if you do that one, we can both do it. And I touch my
Pretty good
necklace
one.
and I snap my fingers and I boop, waste a spell slot to also show the fact that I can, in fact, Misty Step as well.
Wow.
Good use of the resources.
Of one of my 2 spell slots I get.
Yeah.
So we're about to
I mean, it is quite useful, especially when you want to run across a large area and enclose with your opponent. Also, it can throw them off their guard.
Does that take a whole spell slot to use?
Yes, in fact, it does.
Sounds kind of cool.
All right, let's see. That's what I need.
Did you say that? Did we figure out if Riley could learn Sapping Sting or not?
Oh,
I
That
think I
sounds
said
awesome.
yes.
that does sound badass.
It's pretty badass.
I think I said yes. Hold on.
Just from a OP standpoint. That one's the one.
Damn.
What does it do?
It's the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d4 necrotic damage and fall prone.
I'd say because it's a cantrip, I will say yes.
I see.
I will say that you could learn that one, yeah.
Okay. Are you thinking cantrips or level 1 spells?
for what we discussed, for what we discussed, you could learn.
Be right back.
You can do 2 cantrips of your choice. So, or yeah, you could do. Because it would be 2 cantrips or 3 first levels. So you could learn. I would say you could learn any one spell that would be fit within those boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is magic initiate type stuff.
But I would say just because this is like your first spell, I would say a cantrip would be
Cantrip
more
makes sense.
appropriate.
That makes sense.
Well, in terms of appropriateness, lightning lure is the most appropriate for Riley.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so sick.
Lightning Lord?
Yes, lightning lure.
Lightning lure, like a fishing lure.
Hmm.
Within
I'm gonna
50 feet.
usurp
Yeah.
Rudolph as the fisher of the.
I hate you. I hate you.
Lightning.
Dude, Rudolph's gonna be fishing. I'll be like, watch this.
Oh
They
shit.
yank a fish out with fucking lightning.
Yeah, that's also a cantrip. So yeah, I would say either
Yeah.
one. Either one.
I'll do lightning lure.
Okay.
I mean, in character. Yeah, well, you know, my axe can. It's got this whole lightning thing going on.
Lightning is one of my favorite elements to work with. And
That's a little bit scary.
she touches another glyph and whoosh, it's the lightning lure. She whips out.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Damn.
And it strikes the aforementioned sliced tree.
So, can I do that?
How does
Yeah.
one learn?
Yeah, so I will have you roll, and I think it would be intelligence.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Because it's wizard.
Yeah, that's what I was double checking to make sure wizard is intelligent. Yeah, I would say because it's intelligence modifier. So
That's correct.
Well, you're pretty smart.
yeah, I would say roll an intelligence check, and you can add your proficiency. No, don't add your proficiency bonus yet.
Yeah. An 11.
11. Okay, it takes you good part of the night. And Slinway sits with you. I will say she rolled a 19. So you get advantage. Roll again.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go.
16.
16. Okay.
Nice.
It takes you a few hours. You get close to when you would start cutting into your rest if you
Yeah.
didn't figure it out, when it suddenly clicks and you're able, like, she sits down and she shows you the transmutation circle. She shows you the stuff you need for that. Let's see what it is. It's just a verbal component, so it would just need the circle. It doesn't need anything else. It just
Okay.
needs a circle, and you're like trying to get it to go, and finally, like, you have this breakthrough where you're kind of like holding your axe and you're like thinking about the lightning, and then all of a sudden it like clicks in your head, and you're like wham, and you're able to now cast lightning lure.
Shit.
That's amazing.
Aw, shit.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see
I,
that?
Nice
did
job.
for the first time in a while, I am genuinely impressed, Riley.
that. Oh.
And that's saying
Gotta watch
something.
out, Rudolph.
I'm gonna hand him a tankard of wine that I poured, because at this point I just should probably embrace that Rudolph is an alcoholic.
I mean, I think all of you are secretly,
all.
but
Oh,
Alright, guys,
no.
so-
Arc.
What did I
Welcome
miss?
back.
What did you
Riley's
just
a
miss?
He is
badass.
badass. Jinx.
What?
Mhm.
Duh, but you just missed it. I went like this, and then the lightning came out, and I grabbed the tree, and
do it again. Do it again.
You did
Show.
alchemy.
Okay.
I'll stand up. Pull me.
Are you able to do it again?
Try it
Hold on.
me.
It
Let's
I mean,
do
it's a
it.
cantrip, right? So you
is a
can just do it.
cantrip.
Wait, did you
Unless
just get a new
there's-
cantrip?
My
first
first
one.
ever.
Oh. Welcome to the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can do it again.
All right, watch this, and I try to pull. This might hurt a little bit.
So that's
Oh,
a
Jasmine.
strength
Let's do it. I can
saving
take it.
throw
Ooh,
Me?
let's do it.
for Casimir.
Casimir.
Do I have to succeed it, or
I mean, you can elect to fail it if you want.
I'll
Yeah,
just
if you-
fail it then?
Okay. So you just choose to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
You are pulled 10 feet towards Riley and roll damage.
1d8. Oh, me roll damage. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so smart.
Casmer's just like, I'm gonna casually take this damage because
I got this.
kill myself.
I've had
right
a, I've
after
had
I-
a few. I've also had a few at this point. So
Oh.
maybe that contributes.
I wanna
7.
help you.
7.
Nice.
It's
The
sorry, man.
lightning whips out and grabs you and pulls you in. And as you approach Riley and get within 5 feet, you suddenly just feel the discharge of electricity.
Oof.
Hey, sorry, man.
Pretty cool. Nothing to apologize for.
Not on fire or anything, are you?
No.
Okay,
Brush
great.
off.
Great. Wow. Well, damn. Thanks, Selling Way.
Yeah,
Yes.
eventually you're gonna want to. I mean, right now you obviously have to draw this circle on something. Hands you like a grease pen. For now, draw on your weapon, I guess. You can activate it off your weapon, and it'll be with you. Just draw your
Sure.
transmutation circle on there. Eventually, I recommend getting it like tattooed or embroidered. You know, just stitch it. Obviously, stitch it in yourself. You have to find the right thread for it.
Yeah.
The right tattoo material for it, but tattoos are usually a little bit more permanent. That's what I use. And she like pulls up her sleeve, and you see like around her wrist in like a really creative design. There's some runes.
Oh shit.
There's some transmutation circles like within leaves and stuff like that.
That's pretty sick.
Like she basically has like a full sleeve that's these like cool tattoos that she has just covered by a sleeve. By her leather
Wow.
armor.
More aesthetic. And each one of those is a different spell.
Yes.
Interesting.
Wow.
Very cool, Riley.
Yeah, that is a lot of spells.
What is it? What are we looking at?
Her arm.
The tattoos around her, her forearm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot easier to have. It's a lot easier to have transmutation circles tattooed on you when they're lower level spells. Higher level spells, you end up like what's his face?
Oh, you mean male son? Or Thurge?
I think it was
Wait,
third.
which?
Oh, it was Melsa.
It was Melsa?
Yeah, the male elf from the bridge.
Oh,
There was also the guy in
Yeah,
the
Melsa.
in the tavern
yeah.
Wow, covered in
who was watching the tiefling bard.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, I remember what you're talking
Yeah, I mean, some people have tattoos to have tattoos, but other people have tattoos for stuff. If you-
Utility.
If you ever meet Yanish, he actually has tattooed his entire spellbook on himself.
Wow.
about. Wow,
That's dedication.
that's pretty sick.
Also,
So it must be very
ouch.
capable then.
I mean, He's fairly capable.
Be
His
careful,
entire
maybe take him a
body
while
is
to take
covered
him out, then.
in much more than just transmutation circles. It's covered in runes and way more.
Must have taken a lot to take him out then.
No, that was Yanish.
Oh, is it? Oh,
We're talking about.
Yannick.
We're currently talking
Yanish
about
is
Evil
the
Man.
deputy commander. That's who she's
Oh.
talking.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are there two
Dangerous.
people? Are we?
Yeah.
talking about two
Yannick
people?
is the commander. Yanish
Jesus Christ.
Great.
is the deputy commander.
Oh, I
Yes.
understand.
Yanish is the deputy commander.
Okay.
In our defense, you understand how we could get that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't realize it until I started
Considering-
saying those out loud. But yes.
Well, how do you spell them? To-
Okay,
I
Yannick
know,
is
but-
Yenik.
Yenik.
Yep, and that's the commander.
And
The
that's-
deputy commander is Yanish. Yanish.
Yen.
Yan. Yanish.
Y-
We probably just hired him for his name. That's it.
They were like, "This is gonna cause so
Fits
many
in with the-
problems."
yeah.
This will never go poorly.
Oh man.
He got
that's
drunk
really
while he was
close.
looking over the applications. Was like, oh, this would be funny.
This is funny
Like, Yanish, you mean the commander? Yeah. He's a great fit.
No, Yannick. You mean Yanish? Like if you
Deputy,
go-
not
I'm not
if you go-
Yannick, I'm Yannick.
If you go all drunk, you're kind of fucked.
Well, usually it's Thovmar and Ivamore as you go. They usually aren't referred to by their first
Okay.
names. So Thovmar is the commander, so it's Commander Thovmar, and then it's Deputy Commander Ivamore.
Sweet.
I see.
They still have the same ending of their name.
Yeah.
They do.
No, if he doesn't want to deal with something, you can be like, no.
Oh,
They didn't tell you to
Thovmar.
see Yannick. They told you to see Yanish.
Yeah.
Go see the other guy.
And then they'll be like, "No, it's written right here."
Pass the bug.
3
It's
beers
clearly-
in, and you're like, Yannick?
No, that looks like Yanish to me.
The
They just pass
confusion.
people back and forth.
Mass confusion.
Mm.
Could imagine
Well, hopefully
why.
we receive more answers tomorrow.
Maybe. Alright. I would like somebody to roll a survival, and then I would like somebody to roll a D100.
Hey, I'll roll the
I-
D100.
I'll roll an 18 for survival.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast before bed. I'm gonna cast alarm.
Okay.
Yeah. 20-foot. I believe it's a 20-foot cube,
Hmm.
which I think would cover the area we're sleeping in.
Oh no!
It's 20 feet on the side, right?
Sure. You can fit in that. That's,
Okay.
yeah.
It'll just be around our campsite.
R.I.P. One of my dice has gone rogue.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
where's
need-
my beach? My snot dice has gone missing.
Not the snot.
I know. Okay. Got him.
Did I tell you what the D100 was? I got 78.
78. Okay. I find the thing that I had.
The thing.
Trademark.
TM. The thing.
The thing.
Trademarked.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I had to go run and grab a protein shake and was like dying of hunger.
No worries.
Very fair.
I ate dinner too, but
Hmm.
couldn't.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So are you guys doing watch? You guys on watch? Or you just arms?
I'm not gonna watch.
We have the cube.
Does the alarm
I'm gonna.
spell,
I'll probably
Hey.
stay up on watch, anyways.
does the alarm spell stay like active when you're asleep?
Yeah, I can cast it, and it
I'll be right
will
back, guys. I'm sorry, I have to go take.
last for 8 hours. Oh, he's muted.
Blue, is it gonna mess up your stuff if I turn my camera off for like 2 minutes?
Hopefully not.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'm not worried about it. Do it.
Activate turned off OBS virtual camera.
Yeah, it's good enough. Okay.
Yeah, so I would have done the alarm, but I would not have necessarily said I was going to do the alarm, so I'll probably stay up on watch anyways.
I can
Okay.
take a watch. I'll do the rotate.
I'll go to sleep.
Okay. So if the two of you just take the first watch, Slanway will do the second watch on her own.
I can do a different watch, but I just want to sleep first.
Oh, okay. Then you and Slanway can do the second watch. And we'll call that good enough. Okay, so the first watch, roll your perception.
Perception. Ooh.
We'll see.
13.
13, alright.
19.
19, alright. Excellent. Throughout the course of the night, you just kind of watch, and the tree that you slice through just turns into butterflies and vanishes.
What?
I don't think I did that.
What the hell?
It was cool, and I wish I did, but I don't think.
You sure?
No, I don't think so. Do we check
Seems
that
like
out,
you're
or do we just
capable of a
ignore
lot
it?
more than you know.
There's so much power in these fingers. No, I don't think so. Do we go look at it, or do we not?
Yeah, I'll go look at it.
Okay, let's approach it stealthily. How about we?
Alright, roll stealth.
Yes.
I have.
Can I
stealth
also
disadvantage.
cast detect evil and good
Sure.
at first level?
Sure.
So I will do that, and then I will roll stealth.
Riley
You
got an
get
18 for stealth.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So mine was 11 for stealth.
Okay, you guys feel pretty stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're approaching the tree.
Yep.
Stealthily.
And from your detect evil and good,
It's 30 feet.
you get nothing.
Oh.
Still approaching the tree.
All right, we'll walk up to the tree area.
Where the tree
The
was.
stump is gone. And roll. No, I'll give it to you on your perception. There's
Don't see anything? Okay. Can I cast detect magic? I'm gonna just cast it because I have the slot, so I'm not gonna bother ritual casting it.
okay.
So that's 30 feet as well.
Okay, so you get like the normal things that you expect in your party light up.
Mm-hmm.
Then kind of see the butterflies that stump burst into that are still within range but slowly move,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
I can still see him out there.
I will also say Selenway's entire body is basically
Oh.
Ah! How did we not notice that earlier?
Guess I never looked.
I guess we have a problem with looking behind us, I guess.
Is it coming from the but is it coming from the tattoos? The magic glow?
there's a brighter glow from the tattoos, but it's almost as if her entire body is like her entire body
Oh,
glowing.
Is that a normal
Jeez.
thing for elves?
To be clear, Riley, you can't see it. Sorry, I just got back. It's only
Yeah.
it's only Casmer because he's casting a detect magic spell.
Duh.
Yeah.
I'll relay
Sorry.
the information though.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was like, wow,
Just like
she's
bull
glowing for
blinded me.
real.
But she's not like. It looks like. Does it look like something's happening to her, or is it just like how she normally is? Would I know that? She's not turning into a butterfly.
Roll
right?
an arcana check.
I'm good at Arcana. Let's see
Let's
it.
go.
Oh wait, or
Gosh,
history,
8.
whatever is higher.
No.
8, which means I got a 15.
Is your history higher?
No, it does
Okay.
not. 8 for Arcana. Sorry, 15 for Arcana.
15. With a 15, it does not look like it is changing. It just looks like she is inherently magical somehow.
I still see the butterflies out there.
Yeah, do you see
Is that
anything
something we
else?
should check on?
As somebody
or-
who has no idea what's going on?
Yeah, I guess could I ask, since I missed most of it, but I put my headphones on at least for the part about her glowing. What are the butterflies? Significance of the butterflies by the stump?
So I didn't. We stayed up on watch, and while we were up late, the tree that he whipped in half turned into
Oh.
butterflies
Yo,
and
that's so
floated away.
cool.
Oh, okay. You would actually get you would get hints of wild magic from the butterflies, because I forgot it also as you learn the school.
No.
From Selenway, it would be a combination of, it's like a really unfamiliar flavor of magic to you,
Mhm.
but it's almost like wild magic, but it's not.
Okay.
Like, it's almost like wild magic, but it's not at the same time. And you also get the alchemy.
On her?
Yep.
Okay.
Mostly from her tattoos is the alchemy, but you also get, like, just from her in general
Okay.
is
That elven blood, all that magic.
yeah, it's like a weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have a school, but
Cool though.
Should we go after the butterflies, or should we just chalk it up as weird?
We catch one? Can we
Okay,
keep
can we
one?
catch one?
Like,
I
you're
mean,
welcome to
I mean-
try. How are you going to catch one?
Well, I'll put it
Oh.
in my coin pouch.
I probably have an empty wine bottle on me.
No, I'm just kidding. I
somewhere.
don't. There's no way. There's no way. For,
An
Yeah, I
aside,
don't know if we
Really
can get
catch
it.
it.
Since I'm asleep, but wouldn't I also glow?
No, not in the same way.
No.
You just have a faint magical aura around you, which
Mm.
Casimir would be used to. In fact, most of you have a faint aura around you.
It's not magic.
Casimir, you said she's glowing really fucking bright.
Like a lot.
Is that normal? Do you think that's
Maybe
the
it's a black sword thing?
thing that caused the butterflies?
Does seem to be slightly similar.
She like Feywild.
Because she did cut the tree first.
She cut the sap.
Sadly.
Sorry, wait. Did I cut the same tree that she cut? Yes, I know that she cut a sapling.
I mean, did you want to cut the same tree she cut?
I will cut a different tree.
Okay. Then no. You cut a different tree.
Okay, okay. And it was his tree that
Yeah.
flew away.
Interesting.
Guess it's just weird.
Well, I guess all we have to do now is hope that you don't turn into butterflies, Casma.
Oy, don't say that.
Anyway, is it time for our watch trio?
Yeah, so you guys continue pondering this throughout your watch, and then it switches over, and you guys wake Selenway and Blaze to replace you.
Well, we'll let them know we saw the butterflies.
Okay.
And they'll be like,
We're going to
"Are you sure
bed.
you guys weren't sleeping?"
Butterflies, huh?
Swear to God, we were.
It was really scary,
Wide awake.
guys.
Weird.
Just like flew off.
Slinway, do you know what that is? Why would
I do
that
not.
happen?
Actually, I mean there is sometimes wild magic that erupts all around. You know,
That
just
kind of
all
stuff
over.
just happens. Huh?
Usually is the beginning of a storm, like a wild magic storm. But
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, if it hasn't gotten worse,
What is a wild magic storm? I guess would I know that is a good question.
I
You're
think you're
sleeping.
actually still asleep.
Oh, I'm still asleep. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Unfortunately,
Kitty cat.
Yo, cat.
Kiki. Bye.
Sorry, I was just stepping up to fill up my water. I didn't realize that the cat jumped in the background. Hi, you know what do you? Don't do that on the couch.
oh, now we're broken.
Quick, get a button here. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm guessing that was not the button you meant to hit.
No, I didn't hit any button. It just disconnected me.
Oh, weird.
I don't have
One
a
of those
hotkey
perfect
for it.
cuts.
That's so weird.
It's
No,
like-
You
no.
guys hear me? Don't do that on the couch.
Yeah, it was- at that exact
That-
instant,
Yeah, that's when
That's-
it.
you
Alright.
popped out of existence.
She was raking her claws on the couch, and I was just telling her
Yeah,
no. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know why I just disconnected, but
it's all good.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
Alright,
there's
well,
nothing
have a
to-
fun
there's
time
no
on
other
watch.
signs of it.
Camera's having some troubles.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Right.
So next watch, please roll a perceptions.
Okay. You gotta run first, Helen Way.
Oh, is Selenway doing the next one? Is
Yeah.
Rudolph doing one? Because I can roll before I go fill up my water.
Rudolph, you're sleeping
Nah.
off your old hangover.
Yeah, you're still sleeping off your hangover, and they need you
Well-
sharp.
Oh! My rolls are 4 today. My dice all need to go to jail.
What did you get?
12!
Oh, 12. Okay, well, you did better than Selenway.
Oh, good.
She got an 8. Let's see, I just need to roll a D100 for me, please.
Okay. D100.
Please don't roll the Casimir turns into butterflies number.
66?
66.
That's the Casimir turns into butterflies number.
Oh,
And now... No,
it's been fun.
All right.
You read that. What would a 90? Yeah, I think it's a 60. Yeah, that's 60.
So... the watch is going well. You guys are just chilling, you know, having a good time. All of a sudden you hear ethereal music, and you notice your face is getting slightly itchy. And you gradually grow this beard of feathers. It gets itchier and itchier and itchier, and finally you sneeze, and it just explodes outward and then disappears.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What the fuck? That's amazing, though.
It was quite fantastic, yes. Selenway is slowly hovering and trying to like not hover and having some issues not hovering.
This is not usual.
No. This is, I think just a spat of wild magic.
Not of wild magic. What, why would this be happening?
That is a really good question.
Because, as far as I know, none of us has wild magic.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
And,
Moonvale, right?
what?
You're from Moonvale, right?
Yes.
Cool. What were you saying? I apologize.
So, as you guys are discussing this, 3 flumps actually just poof into existence. Just around you guys. Just around your campfire. And
excuse me?
as soon as they see you, they just scatter. They like take off.
They're like dumbass yellow jellyfish is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, they're like floaty jellyfish.
They're disgusting.
They're like completely harmless. Don't do anything. And
They're very cute.
Not this image.
Flump?
yeah, flump.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my
Is there
face when I
anything
see that.
like perceptible around us? Or is it like random?
Roll
Oh.
things? Is there anything
Roll-
that I can see around.
roll a perception check. Another one.
My rolls are just poor today. 14.
14. The air around you almost seems kind of tinted blue. But then it would go back to normal, and then slight tint of blue, then go back to normal, and then it starts getting progressively redder and redder as you watch. Until finally, it's actually towards the end of your watch. It kind of is almost like there's just a red mist.
Really
What
interesting.
I-
Like a very faint red mist.
They would set the alarms off, right? If they popped up.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah.
they would actually set the alarms off as they left.
I did the just the mental alarm, so it's not gonna make a sound.
Yeah, so they would set off your alarm as they left because they just appeared in existence within the.
So
So
you
I'll
probably
pop
would have to
awake.
wake up.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up.
Yeah. So when you wake
Blaze,
up,
what the hell was that, Blaze?
I'm not really sure what to tell you. There's a lot of weird shit happening. There's some jellyfish that appeared out of thin air. The outside is red and yellow and blue. And I had a beard of feathers.
Beard.
I then sneezed and it disappeared. And then she was floating, so I'm not really sure. I think I'm high on mushrooms at this point.
can we inspect the campsite to see if we
roll an investigation.
Yeah.
camped
By all
in a poppy field or something?
God,
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Oh, natural one. For 6 total.
So as you're looking around trying to figure out what's going on, you suddenly teleport from one end of the camp to the other end of the camp every time you take a step.
What?
So you like take a step forward and you like teleport over to the other side of the camp. And then you like try to come back and you teleport to the other side of the camp.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, she said she thinks it's wild magic.
I think it's wild magic.
Did she seem alarmed?
No, I mean she's floating and trying to not float, but she didn't really do anything about it.
Yeah,
you know?
she's like slowly coming back down to the earth now, and she's like, I mean, I'm not too thrilled about this, but it's not necessarily alarming. I've been through a few wild magic storms.
So far so harmless. I'll say.
Okay.
It's just
Freaking
alarming.
weird.
It's freaking weird. It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'll take a half step forward again.
It just poof all the way through. It's like another couple minutes of this, and it finally fades away.
What time of the day is it now?
At this point, I would say it's getting close to the end of your watch. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning.
I'd love to not be awake anymore. With all of this.
Well, I'm going back to bed.
Well, have fun.
Nothing to
Is
see
your-
here.
Is your alarm back up? Or is it
It
just
should be.
stay?
It should
Is
still
it not,
stay.
like, affected? It's okay.
I think it just stays.
Just stays, okay.
It just lasts for 8 hours.
Alright, well, enjoy your rest.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing comes back.
Well, enjoy your watch.
Thank you.
I'm just looking something up really quick, sorry.
Alright.
I think it's this. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I'm not looking it up right now. I'll look it up later. You guys get to the end of your watch, and by the end of your watch, it's like a faint red mist surrounds everywhere. Surrounds you.
Like that at all.
As you move around, it's still there.
Ooh. I should have gone back to sleep. We should.
But you
Got
all
the heck
have
outta
a
here.
full rest.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
You have all done a full rest, and actually, before we get too much further, I'm gonna actually end today's session a little early
Oh.
Oh,
because this is actually a really good stopping place. You guys are there's Red Mist at well after dawn.
There
That
is red
sounds
mist.
ominous.
Cliffhanger. We all were like, what? And then it cuts to black.
Yeah, basically.
Lights fade out.
We get excited.
We get some
Oh no.
lighting. Appropriate lighting. It's not as bright as I wanted it to be.
Never a good sign when he's that excited.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna end early so I can fuck you big time next year.
Well, I figure you guys
Extra
will.
time to prepare all the bad guys you're about to face.
No, I figure you guys will want the extra time because I think if you guys do. Oh, that's a bus. Okay. If you guys start on the next part, you might forget before the next. You're gonna want to keep everything
that's
together.
fair. That's fair.
Okay.
This next chunk is gonna be better together.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know.
I
if
mean,
really
Should we
want
have
that.
told Lady Dastro what we're doing?
Oh,
We're a little
crap.
bit.
We can figure out writing on the slate.
Yeah.
beforehand.
I'm
not talking out of character, but we should.
Just out of character,
No,
I
just
would
doing
like to
our
point
own
out.
thing.
Just slightly out of DM character.
Renee's like, what is happening?
Yeah,
I
like
haven't heard from these guys in like 3 or 4 days.
what the
Yeah.
fuck happened to them?
They're definitely
Oh
dead.
my god, a demon probably killed them.
I sent them to
Yeah,
fucking
like-
Stanagle and they've gone missing.
Yeah, she's been on a search
We got like
party
fairy
for us.
butterflies and weird jellyfish. We're just chilling.
And just because I
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
and just because I can mess with you, I'd like to point out, I now have a copy of Von Richten's guide.
Oh no.
So.
Cute.
Uh-oh. New toys.
No, there's just things about Mist and Von Richten guide, and I just enjoy.
Oh, God.
I just enjoy torture, and Yager.
Specifically that part about torture.
Well,
I just enjoy DM torture
sure.
because it's
sure.
fun. Yager knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say mists, but don't worry, this mist is a little bit different mist.
Oh
A
gosh.
little
This
bit
one kills you
different, he
quickly
said.
instead of slowly.
No, the mist in Von Richten's is a very dense mist.
Poison mist.
It's like a very dense fog. This is actually just like a very faint mist. It's almost like just a film.
There's a little bit
So
of
the
death, but
sky
not
is
a
red.
lot of death.
Somebody turned the skybox in this world to red.
Yeah, they
Hmm.
rotated the hue slider.
So
Yeah.
we're in Caelid, is what you're telling me.
You're in the original Mass Effect one. Hidden Prime mission. I think it's just tinted red.
Blue a masochist confirmed? Maybe.
Hmm?
What?
Well, we already knew that.
Chip, chip. LOL.
Anyways, all right.
Yeah,
I
a lot
think
to look forward to.
yes, I think that's where we're gonna end it. We'll pick up here next week,
Yeah.
where we will be here at the same time, same place, still be the same place.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all a whole fuck ton. Thank you everybody for the boost train. Boost train.
Fuck yeah.
Boosty.
Boost train.
That
Boosted.
was that was amazing. I think I saw Maz earlier. Maz, thanks for swinging by.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed you. Chewy, thank you for swinging by as well. Who else did I miss?
Okay.
Oh my god, Chewy, thank you for that resub too. Damn.
Yeah, you missed all the subs. There were 3.
Oh my god, and Chip with the sub. Holy shit, dude. And AM, thank you for the gifted sub.
Too invested.
Huh?
Yeah, I
Also
kind of
resubbed.
was.
I also resubbed.
I saw that. I thanked you for that earlier.
Subs, or we will punish you.
Give me credit.
My streamer better say my name on stream, or I riot.
I mean, that's also fair. That's.
Is it bad that
Fair.
I forgot that you had already said something about it? Because that's how my life goes.
I mean,
It's all good. It's all good.
So,
I'm
like,
not
I need
surprised.
You just wanted to hear it again.
Yeah, I
You
did.
chose to forget.
I'm not surprised.
You're using the fact that you're in a Discord call with the streamer to abuse your power as the viewer.
Well, she's also a mod, so she like double
Uh-huh.
abuses.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'm
Like Blue,
pretty
as
nice.
your
All the
peer
power.
and as a
pretty
viewer,
nice.
say my
I'm used-
name.
Yeah.
All right.
Just-
All right. Elbini.
Alright, enough bullying.
Yo, you said
Oh,
it.
said it.
He said that they did the thing.
He did it.
Life's
All right.
speaking right
now
now.
remember, Blue is a streamer, so
Where?
everything has to be transactional, which means you must now give him 100 bits because he said your name.
Now you must now sign over to me your soul and any
I can
money
use
you
this
make in the
myself.
next
otherwise,
century.
otherwise it's parasocial and it can't be, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It has to
No,
be
I just gave
transactional
you
to
some
avoid that.
Ah,
channel points.
Get peepee.
what's creepy?
It's 7 days. It's a
That's
pin
wrong.
points.
PP.
Oh, pinpoints. Add PP.
Nice.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pin points for in 7 days so that you can cause
Speaking
so you
of
can
which, I
cause
haven't
some-
forgotten so long.
yeah.
Nice.
One
Your
day.
kidney bleeding.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of Destiny lately because the new DLC is fucking amazing. By the way,
Yeah.
Yager, I highly recommend the new DLC before you quit on
I know,
Destiny.
I'm really considering getting back in just for it.
It is mind blowing, and it definitely fucks with your brain, and it's definitely set up like those old school detective-y show things,
Nice.
like the old school
Yeah,
detective
I
movie.
haven't
Those
been
black
watching
white.
much of anything because I want to be not spoiled if I end up playing the campaign, you know?
That's why I'm very carefully not telling you what happens because
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But I've seen some clips and it looks so fucking cool.
It's really cool. The glaive is actually pretty cool. Yeah, noir. Yes, thank you. Very film noir-esque. Yeah. Very,
That's cool.
very, like, it gives off, like, Vampires the Masquerade vibes
Oh,
at
that's
times.
cool.
Like,
Does it constantly make you feel like you did in Destiny 1 where you walk into the dark cave and then all the hive come at you? Is that the
there's some
constant
of there's
vibe?
some of that. There's also, like, this is a trend that's been going on, and it definitely amplified this. I think I can tell you this. That's what. But Destiny's been shifting towards more of like a gray morality, like constantly.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
And
yeah,
You really feel it here.
that's
because,
awesome. Yeah,
yeah,
I like that a lot.
you
with the most
really-
recent expansion too.
It's very much like gray Jedi. Very much. It's
Are you
not
really the
black
good
and white
guy?
anymore.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean,
Well, I will definitely with that recommendation, I'm definitely gonna get it. It's just a matter of like when do I take the 60 out of my paycheck to do it, right?
I mean, listen, I have. You want Galley? I can get you Galley pretty quick too.
wait,
it's
they
back.
brought back Yellowhorn again?
Yeah, man.
How many times are they gonna remake this goddamn gun?
Well, so
I
what's
guess
funny?
It hasn't been in D2 yet, has
It
it?
has not been in D2, and what's really great is the catalyst for Gjallarhorn turns it into D1 Gjallarhorn, like the OG,
Oh, that's awesome. That's
with a
awesome.
little bit better. But yeah, because Wolfpack rounds on Galley, you now share with all of your fire team. I think that's like
wow.
the boost. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Did you know on Steam, if you get a trading card, you can click on it and download it as a screenshot, like a background?
No, I had no idea you could do that actually.
I just discovered that.
That's kind of cool.
Sorry.
Did I see the clip? No, you made a clip. Can you repost the clip? I did not see the clip.
Oh, there was a clip.
There was a
Me
clip.
being It was me being sarcastic.
Clip it.
Oh, was it? I mean, that's like.
I mean, I'm pretty used
It's
to
not
that.
fair
That's
to guess that. That's like 30% of the stream. That's a high probability that it.
Specifically at you.
It's
That doesn't surprise me.
At Blue
At
or
Rudolph,
at
at
Rudolph?
Rudolph, at
Yeah,
Rudolph.
yeah, at Rudolph.
Ah, thank you.
I'll have to watch it after.
Play this thing.
Absolutely.
I can't hear it very well. Say to your posh
Yeah.
accent.
No, they might find it.
All right, are we?
disturbing.
We're still live, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
I was just playing the clip.
We've just been rambling.
Yeah, we have.
All right.
All right, I will revisit the clip. Thank you, Trip, for the clip. Also, I like the
Thanks,
new
New name.
name, by the way. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all a whole fuck ton. Thanks for joining us for another episode. I know it was a little bit slower. Oh, you know what? Congratulations on your level up, everybody.
Yo!
Oh my
That
god.
is
4. Time for 4,
Finally.
baby.
Welcome to level 4.
Give me those
Welcome
spell
to level-
slots.
So you guys get to roll for your health
HP.
now. HP, yeah.
Oh man.
We're doing
Oh,
it right
no.
now.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
We will not roll for torque
Golden
this
eight.
time. Nice. Nice.
How do you roll for
Let's
HP?
go.
How do we roll for HP?
You roll your hit dice, so it depends. So Riley, you're a fighter, so you roll a D10. Ranger is, I believe, also D10.
I think
Or is it
so.
D8?
Hit dice.
And then cleric is D8 for sure.
so
D8, okay.
You just roll one of your hit dice, and then you take that number plus your Constitution modifier and
Ooh.
add that to your.
Well, so when you level up your character, just add what you roll to the number
Oh,
because
it
it
would do that.
automatically
Okay,
factors in your
yeah,
con.
Okay.
So we're doing a D10.
I believe so. It's whatever your I believe it is. It's whatever your
I
hit
think
die
Ranger's
is.
D10.
I have to double check.
The D10 is what we use for the.
Ranger is a D10. Yes.
Oh, you can actually you can have active conditions on here now. Damn. That's cool.
Oh no! Now I gotta pick a.
Oh,
I gotta pick
that's not very
a
many.
feat.
You
That's
re-roll
sad.
once.
So wait, if I roll a 0, is that it?
A 0.
No, you can't roll a 0. If you roll 0 on a D10, that means you rolled 10,
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I forgot.
which means maximum, which is huge.
Yep.
Like ace.
That's amazing.
Huge.
I didn't get very many points.
Yeah.
8.
I got a big con, so might be
You
effective
just roll
anyways.
it one time. Yeah?
Yep, that is correct. Just once. What'd you get?
Two.
Oh, 2 2s.
Yeah.
Oh.
On that, do you need to be on app or do it on the website?
So I just add it
What?
to where the rolled HP.
Yep, add it to the rolled HP.
All I gotta do is to
So
hold
your
it.
new okay, so you were 39. So your new should be yeah, 44. That is correct.
Which, not great.
Wait.
Whatever. Alright, so then what
Roll
do I get?
HP.
I get no. Ooh, I can get a feat. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, I gotta do some research.
So
Richard
yeah,
does
roll plus con. Okay. My con's okay.
So if you got a 2, your con is
I think it's
Dang,
4
that's a
plus
shitty
4
roll. That sucks. Nice
I go
job, Riley.
plus.
Oh,
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
eight's good
46.
too.
46 HP.
Plus
The
6.
Arcana is plus 4, so it's plus
Four.
6. So whatever you were before, plus 6
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
is what you'll end up
One.
as if you want to double check it. So
Hmm.
4.
All right. I took a feat known as the Observant feat,
oh no.
which means that I can read people's lips, and I have +5 to passive wisdom and passive investigation.
We're gonna have to look what these are.
Oh no.
Which
Oh,
means
yeah,
my
that's right,
Passive
'cause-
investigation, Blue. My passive investigation is now 22. And my passive wisdom is now up to 17.
That 22 would have helped you earlier today.
Yeah, it would have. It would have. It's okay. I just became observant now in the moment.
Well, I mean, actually, technically, it would have been your passive perception that mattered, not your passive.
My passive
investigation.
perception went up by 5 as well, so 17 is
Well,
better.
17 would not have seen the
Oh.
note being delivered.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, duh, that part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't believe I rolled max health too, though. I'm hyped.
Oh shit.
That's fantastic.
So many things to pick from.
Yeah, so you guys have some time. Pick your feats. We will get
Yeah.
off portals. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that. Thank you. Ch- we are going offline, but yeah, there's feats. Everybody gets some. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool,
I'm excited.
Great.
and it just leads to next time.
All right.
Thanks everybody.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for
Peace
tuning
out.
in.
Bye.